Hey guys, Bilingual Duelist here, and today we are going to have a look at a new card game. We are going to have a look at the Shadowverse TCG here from Japan. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and I hope you are excited to see maybe something new and to get inspired a little bit, because today I'm going to show you some really nice looking cardboard. And actually here on YouTube there is not that many openings about Shadowverse for a reason, because this TCG didn't air outside of Japan yet, but actually it is coming to Europe and to US very soon, actually on the 30th of June. So it will be a card game which will be also available in Europe, so you can stay tuned for that. And today we are going to have a look at the second display of Shadowverse, because way back then, I think it was already like 10 years ago, a game aired on mobile. It was actually called Rage of Bahamut. Maybe some of you know this game. It was a really old MOBA game, and it was actually quite fun. I was a little bit addicted in my school time, and I played it basically every day, and it was quite fun, and the artwork was very enjoyable. And talking about the artworks, guys, there is a lot of different varieties of artworks here, and they are all very high quality made. So without further ado, guys, let's start opening a few boxes, and I will tell you a little bit more about this game while we are doing so. So a few things to get you guys started with this TCG. First of all, the history of this game, which is relevant for you guys if you haven't heard or seen any of these cards so far, is that the origin of a handful of artworks of Shadowverse Evolve were originally from a game called Rage of Bahamut, which was published by Cygames in 2012. After like a year or two, the game wasn't popular anymore, unfortunately, and they decided to end the project for good, which was very unfortunate, like I said. But then they created a new online game called Shadowverse in 2016, and because the company still had a lot of this beautiful artworks, they just decided to reuse a lot of them and also added a ton of new artworks. And it is also still popular to this day and can be played via Steam, for example. And in 2022, so last year, Cygames now finally released Shadowverse Evolve, which is basically the TCG we are opening right now and has been very popular in Japan since release. And this is basically everything I know, so now you are up to date as well. And let's see what we have here. I think these are token cards, which are included as a bonus in every single box. Quite trashy, I would say. I don't know what this is about, but these are in every box. And there's also a box without the sticker here. I mean, this sticker is basically saying the first edition run. There is no way to distinguish by the cards themselves, guys. But they are just claiming that the first edition boxes, they don't have the sticker, and there is basically not these two token cards I just showed you. There's a different card inside. I actually have this card right here. I got it as a gift when I bought this, and this is actually the other card you can get when you open the first edition boxes. But since you get these in every single booster box, guys, these are not rare or anything. Alright. Let's just start with the opening, I would say. There's a lot of packs we go through today, and I will talk a little bit about this game while we are opening these up, guys. I really enjoy these Shadowverse cards. I already opened the 4th generation box off camera because I couldn't wait, guys. Oh man, this scissor is terrible. I have to look for some else, but let's first have a look at the first box here and check out what we get here. Alright. I won't read out the names just yet because it is actually quite difficult, but instead I will tell you a little bit about the rarities maybe we have here in Shadowverse Evolve, because everything is new, right? And in total we have a bronze rare, which is basically the common. We have a silver rare, which is the upgraded common maybe. Then we have the gold rare, which is a holo. And let's quickly introduce the legend here as well, because we just pulled one. This is a legend, so it's also a holo card. And the next rarity following the legend would be the super legend. And the super legend also has a different texture for the holo foil. And after that we have the ultimate rare. It is not like the Yu-Gi-Oh, but yeah, it is actually also called ultimate rare. And these are basically full art cards and look really gorgeous. And the final thing, which would be the highest rarity, are leader cards. And yeah, these are very hard to pull. And one addition for the bronze rares and the silver rares is that you can get these also as a parallel rare. So it is pretty comparable to the reverse holos for the Pokemon TCG. So you can get the bronze rares and silver rares, which are basically commons and do not have a holo foil. You can get these as a parallel rare, which is then a holo card as well. For ratios, guys, you are guaranteed to get bronze rares. Obviously, you are also guaranteed to get silver rares, and you are also guaranteed to get at least 1 gold rare in one pack. You can be lucky and even get 2 gold rares in one pack, and you can also get even 3 holos. But usually from my experience, guys, the best I got was 2 gold rares and, for example, 1 legend or 1 super legend. So it is possible, which is quite cool. So you can get plenty of holos from just one pack. For the legends, guys, you get guaranteed 5 to 6 legends per booster box. So these are guaranteed. So not too special to get them, but since there is a lot of legend available, it is obviously a chase to get the right ones. From here on, guys, it gets very cruel with Shadowverse, because starting from the super legend, you're not even guaranteed to get 1 in a box. Okay, so it is quite more difficult to get good cards here from this TCG than Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's also adding a little bit to the chase and yeah, to the excitement of opening these boxes, because you want to get something, right? And oh, we got a nice gold rare here, the Emilia. And just check out the artwork, guys. So many details, even the background, and I also like the character, the blue hair, the cool pose here. Just phenomenal artwork, I really like it. And yeah, here you see we also got another holo here at the back, so the gold rare. So this was a quite decent pack, I would say. 2 holos and 1 legend, 1 gold rare. Okay, and let's continue with the ratios for the super legends. So like I said, not even guaranteed in a box, and you can expect to get 0 to even 2 per box. So it already happened to me that I got 2 super legends in 1 booster box, but you can also be very unlucky and get 0. So there's quite a bit of a variance here. I don't know why they did that. It would be cool to get at least 1 super legend, but you have, for example, in this expansion you have about 6 booster boxes which do not have anything better than legends. Yeah, so you always hope to see at least a super legend, because otherwise you pulled one of the 6 bad boxes basically. For the ultimate rares, guys, it gets even more difficult to pull those. So you are expecting to get 1 ultimate rare out of 4 boxes. Oh wow, what a cool legend here. Dorsey, really beautiful. I again like these icy blue dark colors here. Really cool. It also looks way cooler than the card on the right. I don't know why, but maybe it's just me. I prefer the left artwork way more. Really cool. Okay, but again a legend, so this is a guaranteed card and not something very unique. And after the ultis, guys, there is 1 higher rarity, which would be the leader cards. And leader cards are the hardest to pull out of all. You get like 0 to 2 per case, and 1 case, for example, for this expansion is 16 boxes. And I'm always pointing out this expansion because they are still changing ratios, because I'm guessing that they are still trying to figure out at this point what is the best ratio. Therefore, depending on the set, the ratios are a little bit different, but you can always take these ratios I just mentioned as a baseline to somewhat assess the rarities in Shadowverse. And now I want to talk about the small text here on the left down corner. You see on every card they have different tags here. Some have follower, some have spell, some have amulet. There's quite a few different ones, and I want to talk about the spell cards first. So basically spell cards are like in Yu-Gi-Oh! You can play these in your turn. Some spell cards can even be played at the opponent's turn, so it is quite comparable to Yu-Gi-Oh! But there is no trap cards, okay? And some cards like this one have follower and evolve tags on the left down corner. And whenever you basically see the tag evolve, it means that this card is not a base card, it is basically an evolution of the base card. So a game mechanic here in this game is that you can play a follower, and if you want to, you can evolve this follower into its evolved version. So you have an extra deck, and in this extra deck you have all these evolved cards, and then you can basically upgrade your monster. It gets better stats, it gets a new effect, and you're ready to smash your opponent with some unexpected evolved effects here, which is very cool. I really like that mechanic, and I also really like that you have the evolved versions. It always looks really cool to have the same card basically, but it looks a little bit stronger. And for the ultimate rares I mentioned, guys, the ones which are quite hard to pull, these always have alternate artworks of specific cards they chose for this expansion, and it is just something I really enjoy to collect because these just look gorgeous. And here we have another cool card, guys. I really like the artwork. I somewhat really like these magic circles in the sky. Something I like even in Yu-Gi-Oh! With all the magicians, they all have like these circles, right? So again, a really cool holo. And as you can see, even gold rares can be so beautiful, which is why I can really recommend this card game to you guys. And I will now tell you a few reasons why you should maybe start to collect Shadowverse or even play Shadowverse, because it will be coming up very, very soon. I don't know when this video will be up on the channel, but you will get this TCG even in English very, very soon. So it might be good to get some information here from me, from Japan basically, right? So let's start with the reasons why I think this TCG is very, very collectible. Alright guys, first of all, obviously the artwork. I mean, you're seeing it right now, and obviously it comes down to personal preference, but I think the artwork is really, really great. Additionally, I also think that the balance of the chosen designs are really nicely balanced. It is not like you only have waifus or girls. You have so many other things in this game. So there is a lot of cool designs in this card game, which is why I think it appeals to a very big audience and not just to that one kind of people who like to collect waifus. So there's that. Second of all, the game is very, very new and very much in the news as of right now, especially here in Japan. And since you're also getting an NA release very, very soon, it is around the corners, like I told you, 30th of June, it will be very easily accessible for you guys from the US at least. And you don't have to import anything from Japan unless you want the Japanese cards, which is pretty convenient and awesome for you guys. I hope they will have a EU release in the future as well. Third of all would be the prices of the cards, I would say, because at least here in Japan the most expensive card I can think of is maybe a leader card from the first set, and I think she goes for around $200. And like I told you guys, you don't really need the leaders. I mean, you need a leader to play the game, but you don't have to use one from a box, so you can just take one from a deck, and these are very, very cheap. So there is no real necessity to spend a lot of money on these leader cards. It is just to bling out your deck, to flex a little bit, you know the drill guys if you're coming from other TCGs. But yeah, still I think this is really, really great that you don't have to go for the higher rarities. And even though $200 is obviously a lot of money, but compared to Pokemon or even Yu-Gi-Oh, $200 won't get you that far collection wise. And in Shadowverse you can probably build like 2 decks or maybe even 3 decks for $200. So there is quite a bit of value in playing the decks. And on top of that, some of these cards are also very hard to pull, right? I told you the pull ratios, and these are way more limited than most Yu-Gi-Oh cards, for example, and still the prices aren't too crazy. Which leads me also to the fourth point here, guys. So the fourth point is that the game is very enjoyable and actually well made. Obviously I can also repeat what actual players told me, but the game is not overly complicated. At first you can easily get into it by buying starter decks and start experimenting, and since you do not need expensive ultimate rares to play certain decks, because yeah, these are basically like leaders, they are just alternate artworks, and therefore you don't have to get these, right? You can get away with the same version of the card as a legend or super legend, and you can build your decks very, very cheaply if you want to. And last but not least, the fifth argument I have for this game, it is more like a speculation of mine, but I think buying into a couple of boxes of the first expansion, especially at retail prices, are definitely very unlikely to lose much value going forward. I think that a lot of people do not even know that Shadowverse Evolved is coming to NA, which is also probably a pretty good chance to get a few boxes cheap, because you know what happens when a lot of people have attention for a card game. All the scalpers would be coming in, but I think since this game is not that known so far and only loved by people who actually played card games way back, it might be a very good opportunity to get into this game very cheaply, maybe to buy a couple of boxes to open or to have it sealed as a decoration, or maybe you want to flip a few boxes to get your money back, or to buy yourself a high rarity card from Shadowverse. I don't know, it's up to you guys obviously, but I think it might also be a quite decent opportunity to also make some money back while enjoying the game, which is super awesome, right? So these are my arguments why I think it is a good time to actually start picking up a few boxes here and there, maybe a starter box, and yeah, just see where we go from here. I think the risks are very, very slim here at this point, but again, just my personal speculation, what I would do. And if we get a release in EU, I will definitely pick me up some boxes or even a case of the first expansion, because I just like the first expansion the most, because there's the most nostalgic cards for actual old Rage of Bahamut. Alright, let's continue then with the opening. Let's see what we get here. So another bronze rare as always, guys, and then we got a dragon here, dragon armor, and then we got a nice silver rare, guys, as you can see, but this time it's a parallel rare, and that's the reason why this silver rare is a holo, because usually these aren't holo. And yeah, pretty decent artwork, I would say. It's not my favorite because she looks a little young to me, and that's not really my thing. And I also don't like plushies for some reason. I don't know, maybe I had bad experience in my childhood with plushies. But nevertheless, the colors are really nice. I like the blue hair again and the colder colors. Yeah, I always like the colder colors, I guess. I don't know why, but I think it fits a lot of cards really, really nicely. And here we got another Leonidas, and to finish this pack up, we have a silver rare and our token. Alright, next pack, guys. I really want to pull something epic to just show you a little bit of a variety of, yeah, the rarities you can get from Rage of Bahamut, from Shadowverse, but as I told you guys, not that easy. And here I just want to show you how the leader cards can look like. So if you get a leader in a pack, you will directly see it. I mean, only if you turn the cards to their backs, you will see that the last card, which is usually the token, it would be white, right? But yeah, a lot of openings here on YouTube, the people open like all the packs at once and just have a search for leader cards first. So they turn around the cards and search through all of them. Oh damn, we got our next legend here, and we got the Imperial Dragoon here as a follower. So this is the base version, and this card is really, really cool. I like the artwork, it's so nice with the dragon again. What do you guys think? Aren't these gorgeous? I don't know. I really think these are gorgeous artworks, and they should be loved way more by the people. And that's also why I will start collecting these for sure. And these are also quite available and not that expensive here in Japan. So you can get this card, for example, maybe $1 to $2 or maybe 3 if it's really high, but usually legend cards do not fetch much value, but they still look very awesome. And if you really want to, you can go for higher rarities as well. And we got a Kamura here. Kamura is also a guy who always makes it into almost every expansion here in Shadowverse. So what I was about to say is, for this game actually there is so many players, there is basically no collectors at all. At least feels like that, because if you look at YouTube here in Japan, the only, oh wait, 1 second guys, we got our legend here, and this time we got the evolution of the Imperial Dragoon. So let's have a closer look at both these beautiful cards here. So basically you need, yeah, what to say, 8 points to play this card. So this is a very late game card to play out. And if you play him, you can decide whether you want to evolve him and make him into this guy, or you just keep him like that. And if you evolve him, you basically take this card from your extra deck and play this instead of this. And yeah, you have a crazy looking card. And obviously by evolving, the stats change. And not only that, the effects are also changing. And depending on whether you go first or second in the game, you can evolve 2 or 3 times in the games. So yeah, look at this. So cool. And like I told you guys, the legend cards, there is about 6 in one booster box. So these are guaranteed. And we didn't pull anything crazy so far. And still these cards looks so great, right? Okay guys, next pack here, I think third to last pack. So not that many left. Let's hope we can pull something. But again, I'm very flashed by the artworks. I enjoy these artworks a lot, and this is also why I think I should start a collection. And I actually started a collection because that basically on YouTube there is no collector videos about these cards. So I was just curious, what is there for rarities, what is there for collecting, and I couldn't find any videos collecting these. It's always just openings, or it is talking about decks and strategies and so on, but nobody is talking about collecting these. So I might start doing that because it's something I enjoy a lot. and I'm actually starting to do a collection out of these cards here, because for example guys, if you look at these, you can put these in a binder really nicely, right? I mean, there's different rarities, and you can get the highest rarity, then the second highest rarity, and then basically the basic monster of this in the higher rarity, and you have 3 really nice slots, and these cards look awesome if you like these. And now we pulled our gold rare here again, our guaranteed holo here in this pack, and this time we got the Kaguya, and we also got her as a token already, and I also ordered her in her ultimate rare variant, and there she has a really cool alternative artwork, and I'm going to show you guys when these cards arrive. I mean, they are already at my hometown, they are already at my place, but like I told you guys, I'm not at my place right now. But I will show you some really cool cards here from Shadowverse in the future as well. Alright, I think we have about 4 booster packs left. It's like 16 booster packs in one box here. And let's continue here with our last packs. Can we pull something better than a legend here? I'm still waiting for it. And yeah, we got a silver rare again. Again, a silver rare usually wouldn't be holo, but this is our second parallel rare in our box. And just a quick reminder, the first one we pulled was this witch here. And silver rares usually aren't holographic, and we got our parallel rare for our silver cards. You can also get the bronze rares, I mean the BR cards, which are basically the most basic cards you can get. These can be holo as well. And we got, oh, this card I know from actually Rage of Bahamut. She was, I think, a spell card or something. She was able to heal something. Archangel Reina. Alright. And this was everything for holos. So can we pull something, guys? Can we pull a super legend? It would be so cool to show you in the first opening. I mean, I already pulled super legends off cam from the different booster box because I couldn't wait. As I told you guys, when these boxes arrived, I opened some of these already. I just couldn't wait, and I really hope I can pull one on camera as well. Another parallel rare. And this dude looks so sick in holo. We pulled him as a regular card already, as a bronze rare I think he was, or silver rare. And now with the holo file, he looks really insane. Archangel like. Damn, really cool. Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful handsome guys here also in the set, so this is not just for guys, this is also for girls. I think you can really enjoy these. And we got another gold rare here, guys, our holo. Small girl with a small dragon. And next up, oh, this guy again. So this is the evolved version of the guy we just pulled here as a parallel rare. Let's do it like this again. So yeah, you play this card here, and if you decide to evolve him, you can get this dude here on the right, and you will get bonus stats, and like I said, also the effects changes. And yeah, I really like this, and actually these cards are reminding me of Final Fantasy. I don't know if you ever played Final Fantasy, but I played Final Fantasy 14 on PC, and I really enjoyed Final Fantasy, but also these cards remind me a lot of the style which is used in Final Fantasy. She would have been also really cool in parallel rare, I tell you. Alright, here, more beautiful cards. Can we pull a super legend, guys? Can we pull something great here? And no, unfortunately we got a regular holo, and actually this card I also know he's called Azazeru. Really hard to pronounce. I think in Rage of Bahamut he was Atzael or something like that, called like that. And yeah, really cool fallen angel kind of card. Again, really enjoy these. And we got another gold rare, so you can basically get 2 holos, 2 gold rares in one pack as well. And we got another Kaguya here. Maybe she is the evolved one. I think we pulled the regular one before. So yeah, there's that. And we are down to the last pack, guys. And it seems like we didn't get a super legend. So high hopes for the next box. And I think since this video is so long already, I will make a separate video for the second box. But just if you enjoyed this opening, guys. If you didn't enjoy, I will obviously not make this a video, because obviously for me it's easier to open these off cam. But if you guys enjoy these, I will definitely open this as a video. So just let me know, guys. And no way, guys. We actually pulled an ultimate rare in our last pack. So as I told you guys, these cards here are like 1 out of 3 or 4 boxes. So we got super lucky. And look at this, guys. She's basically textured, the card. It looks very cool. Damn, our first box in Ultimate Rare. I think I already opened like 3 or 4 boxes of it in different expansion and I didn't pull any Ultimate Rares. And yeah, we just got ourselves an Ultimate Rare. Maybe not the one I would have wished for, but yeah, I'm not complaining at all, guys. I think she also fetches a little bit of money because she's a waifu card, guys. But yeah, my first Ultimate Rare ever to pull, so I'm really happy that I was able to end this opening with an Ultimate Rare. Awesome, man. Awesome. Alright. Is there another holo? No. No other holo. And yeah, what a way to end this video, guys. And I will quickly show you my holo pulls from this set and then we will finish up the video. Alright guys, time for the recap here. And as you can see, we are going to start with our gold rares. So basically our regular holos here, we have Leonidas as his base form and then we have him as the evolved version here, also really cool. Then we got Kaguya also as the base version, as the follower, and then we got the evolved version. And like I said, guys, in this set there is the ultimate rare of her, where she has a different artwork, really nice. I ordered her already and I will show you her alternate artwork in a different video. Then we got Kamura. I already pulled him as a leader card in a different set as well. He's one of my favorites and he also reminds me of Ezreal from League of Legends. Really cool. We got Azazel. Then we got Reina here as a holo, we got Riza, then we got Rapida Tonsei, the card who was also a promo leader in the first edition boxes, and then we got Gudea, also really cool artwork. I hope that she has an evolved version, I will check later. Then we got Neptune, she's also crazy cool artwork. Also the holo foil looks so nice with this oceanic colors here, these turquoise colors here for the ocean, really nice. I think we got her as the ultimate rare if I'm not mistaken. Her name is An. And Emilia we got as well. She has a different artwork as well, I think, as an ultimate rare. Then we got this awesome dragon spell here. And we got 2 amulets as our gold rares. No, we actually got 3 even. Alright. Then we got this guy here, a silver rare, but since he is a parallel rare, he is a holo now. Really cool artwork. Then Remidami, also really cool artwork, silver rare, parallel rare. And the last guy is a little weird, Trick Derahang, and again a silver rare here as a parallel rare again. Then we are moving on to our legend cards here. Our legend card here is the Soul Dealer. Then we got the Imperial Dragoon, really cool card. Then we got also the evolved version of the Imperial Dragoon. Then we got Doroshi, but this time we got the evolved version and we are missing the base version basically. And then we got another copy of the Rapida's Darkness is her actual name, I think, yeah, as a legend copy here. And last but not least, we got our ultimate rare pull, guys. So cool that we pulled an ultimate rare in our first booster box of this set here. Like I said, very hard to pull. And actually, yes, it's actually Anne, so we got the ultimate rare version of our Anne here. Very cool. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this opening, guys, a little bit different from usual, but I will continue to open these if you enjoy these, if I feel like you are enjoying these videos, guys. And we will see us very soon with some new, very awesome content here. Your Bilingual Duelist. Ciao.